MTN Group Chairperson and South Africa's former Deputy Finance Minister Mcebisi Jonas led the delegation to meet Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari. They were joined by MTN Group CEO Rob Shatter, MTN Nigeria Chairperson Ernest Ndukwe, and MTN Nigeria CEO Ferdi Moolman. Following the meeting, MTN pledged to invest 23.4 billion rand to expand its operations in Nigeria. Jonas says MTN wants to strengthen and grow its network and systems in Nigeria over the next 3 years. The deal suggests that MTN is mending its relationship with Nigerian authorities. The company has withdrawn a legal challenge against the country's Attorney General and Justice Minister. This case centers around a $2 billion claim for back taxes. In 2015, Nigeria also slapped a $5.2 billion fine on the mobile operator for failing to deactivate more than 5 million unregistered SIM cards. The fine was later reduced to about $9 billion.
Well, we've asked correspondent Phil Ihaza to join us live from Abuja in Nigeria. Phil, very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the Globe.
Thank you for having me.
Now, MTN, the telecommunications giant, and the Nigerian government have, of course, kissed and made up. What necessitated this change of heart?
It's safe to say that the process for mending differences have actually begun, and there's progress, especially with this latest announcement. Well, a couple of announcements. The first one is the fact that they agreed to settle out of court. They withdrew, that's talking about the MTN and the federal government. They withdrew their suits against each other just on Thursday last week. So, and of course, the latest announcement that they are planning to make an investment of about $1.6 billion. That's over 23 billion rands of investment in Nigeria, spanning for the next 3 years. So it's safe to say, yes, that indeed these developments are, targeted towards, the explanation that both parties are indeed mending their differences.
Is this perhaps the biggest investment in the Nigerian mobile space by any operator?
Safe to say that indeed this is unarguably one of the biggest investment, especially with the fact that it is coming at once, and even though it's spread in 3 years, considering the fact also that the telecom giant MTN has so far about $7 billion worth of investment in the space of 2 decades. So, coming out single-handedly to say that they're going to be making another $1.6 billion, that's about over 20% of the entire investment in Nigeria's telecom industry. So that's indeed a huge announcement, feat also for the telecom giant. So it's safe to say that indeed this is one of the biggest investments in the Nigerian telecom industry.
And having said that, then, to what extent will this new investment expand their hold on the Nigerian mobile industry?
Recently, the Nigerian Communications Commission says that the Nigerian telecom industry is worth over $70 billion, and that's a huge figure considering what, of course, the MTN telecom giant holds currently